Hello, everybody. Welcome this afternoon to the HLCC Prospect All-Star Tournament, Game 3, aka the finals between Team Pippin and Team Czech. Team Pippin led by Isaiah Pippin, of course, and Team Czech led by the number one player in the Prospect Watch currently in Carter Czech, brother of Kenny Czech. An amazing matchup to come.
Welcome, everybody, to Frostbank Center in Dallas. The atmosphere is absolutely electric as we get set for Game 3 of the inaugural HLCC Prospect All-Star Tournament Finals. I'm Star Real, and standing right here with me are the two captains, Isaiah Pippin and Carter Czech, both locked in and ready to battle in just a few minutes. You don't want to miss this one. We'll step aside for a quick break, but when we return, it's game time. Tip-off is next.
At AT&T, we confidently guarantee our network.
You gotta be kidding me.
But we can't guarantee you and your teammates being too connected.
What's good, Cat?
Double oh no.
Bro, I told you I was gonna wear this.
Dude, I literally woke up first this morning and sent the fit to the group chat.
Guys, I literally bought this outfit before any of y'all.
A connection means something.
You know what? Whatever, it's fine. You can call me on, Cat. Just put on a show.
With AT&T, if there's a network interruption, we'll fix it and permit you a full day of service.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is here we go with tip-off, and Team Czech will win it. Welcome to the HLCC Prospect All-Star Game, specifically the finals. I'm your commentator, Flexoid, as here we go with Jordan Rodriguez slams it down. Quick start to the scoring here for Team Czech, 2-0. Jordan Rodriguez, FGCU guard, an amazing player at 6'5", known for his flying ability. As here we go with Brown. Brown with the layup. Webb Kalu gets a tip on it. And here goes Carter Czech on the other way. Pull-up jumper will be fouled and a miss. 3 at the line. Carter Czech has two brothers currently in the NBA, and it's clear that basketball runs in this family's veins. As a mother, it would be kind of crazy to have 3 children in the NBA, but Carter Czech is going to make that a reality, especially at the number 1 pick, as he knocks down the 3 free throws. Here we go, Brown on the other way. Team Pippin looking to kind of get the scoring going here. If they run a Horns 3 to Myers. Myers misses the shot. Webb Kalu with the rebound. Webb Kalu on the other way, pushing it down the court. Quick little spin move with a hook. It's good. Coast to coast take from Webb Kalu. That's what you'd love to see from a 7'5" center. As here we go with Brown up top. Back out to Myers again. Myers is going to try it and misses it. Webb Kalu with the same rebound and now pushing it on the other way. Jordan Rodriguez currently has 2 points. Takes it for himself on the pick and roll with the 2 and 5. Slams it down. Gets by Pippin with a clean spin move. Beautiful move by Jordan Rodriguez. A simple move just to get him to the rack to let him finish with the explosiveness. So here we go with Mooka Knight. Up top. Pulls the jumper after a few moves. Knocks it down. Mooka Knight gets the scoring going for Team Pippin here. As here we go with Carter Czech on the other way. Carter Czech downloads Butler. Butler with an athletic finish right there. Team Czech, honestly, is just really strong when it comes to these athletic finishes. And Jordan Rodriguez, Carter Czech, and Lamont Butler. These guys can all get up there and definitely finish in weird ways. Here we go with Karen. Knocks it down. Back-to-back threes. 2 possessions of offense for Team Pippin here. As here we go with Carter Czech, 11-6. 5-point lead for his squad. As now drives it in with an athletic finish. That's what I was just speaking about earlier. That's just the beauty of the squad. A bunch of high flyers that know how to use their body and know how to finish around the rim. As here we go with Brown. Brown is going to try his luck, trying to make some space. Carter Czech stays on it, and Brown misses. Loose ball tipped by Butler, and Kalu gives it a check. Here goes Czech on the other way. Brown guarding up top. Webb Kalu with the screen. Carter Czech tries to slip by. Gets the 2 spin moves. What a slam by Carter Czech. As here we go with Brown on the other way. Brown to Mooka Knight. Mooka Knight up top. Down low to Isaiah Pippin. Isaiah looking for something. Rejected by Lamont Butler. Beautiful defense. As he goes Jordan Rodriguez on the other way and slams it down for the fast break slam. 17-6 here. Quick start for Team Czech. As here we go with Mooka Knight up top. Gives it down low to Pippin. Pippin slams it down with a poster. Beautiful slam by Pippin using that finishing. The Creighton guard / forward standing at 6'7". Really good player that you want to have. He can stretch the floor. As here we go with check. This is the pull-up. Karen with the rebound. Eagles Karen on the other way. Karen looking for something. Back out to Pippen. Pippen passes it to Mooka Knight. Mooka Knight now up top running a 2-and-5 pick and roll. As now he takes it in. Mooka lobs it. Slams it down. Pippen using his athleticism to get up there. Looks like Team Pippen is kind of connecting more here as the game is progressing a little bit more. As here we go with check to William. Tyree misses it. Not a usual miss. Tyree William is good at combining both shooting and finishing to kind of use that to elevate his offense. As here we go with Brown. Brown back out to Pippen. Pippen pulls the trigger. Misses. Check tips it in. Webb Kalu with the rebound. Here goes Webb Kalu in the other way, running coast to coast. To Jordan Rodriguez, who slips by on the cut. What a beautiful slam. The transition bucket for Team Czech is something that you love to see for any team in basketball because it's a free bucket at the end of this. Here we go with Pippen back out to Brown. Brown, pull up. Misses, out of bounds. Team Czech ball, 9-point lead here. 4 minutes and 7 seconds already left in the first half. And Team Czech has just been connecting on all cylinders on defense and offense. Something beautiful to see as Butler finishes. What an athletic finish. Crafty too. Switches hands mid-air to avoid Pippen, who had jumped on that right side of his. Here we go with Brown to Mooka Knight. Mooka Knight, jumper. It's good for Mooka Knight. That's the second three of the game. Good start for Mooka Knight when it comes to long range. As Butler back out to check. Webb Kalu slams it down. Another finish. Really crafty. This team is just freak athleticism, which is something that many colleges and many teams are going to be looking for. As Webb Kalu on both sides of the ball gets the block. As here we go with Butler on the other way to Carter check. Carter check. Looks like they're running a 1-and-4 pick and roll. Carter. Karen picks up on Butler. Butler backing down Karen, going to the paint. He's going to look for one of his signature lays probably here as he gets around with a spin move. Layup is good for Butler. Butler showing that soft touch around the rim. Sweet like candy. You love to see it. As here we go with Brown. Down low to Myers. Myers back out to Pippen. Myers now down low. And then Pippen misses the mid-range catch and shoot. And here goes Carter check on the other way. Carter check to Butler. Butler layup is good. Back-to-back baskets for the man. Butler really showing why he deserves to be kind of a higher ranked prospect here. Really playing out as here we go with Brown to Mooka Knight. Up top. Making a move. Jumper from Mooka. It's good. Mooka Knight 3 for 3 to begin this game from range. That is a rare sight. It's something that you love to see in basketball. Seeing a player on fire this early on is Jordan Rodriguez, his counterpart, with a good layup over Mooka. These guys are just going head-to-head right now. They're just fighting at each other. Mooka Knight pulls the trigger. Another one for Mooka Knight. 4 for 4. Jordan Rodriguez has been perfect too tonight. As here we go with check. Down low to Webb Kalu. Webb Kalu. Midi is not good. Karen with the rebound. Here goes Brown on the other way. Brown pushes it forward. Down low to Karen. Karen gets around. Layup is not good. Jordan Rodriguez with the rebound. Here we go. Tyree William on the other way. To Butler. Butler slams it down. Switches hands mid-air. Beautiful finish. Here we go with Brown on the other way. 31-19. Team Pippen down by 12 as Mooka will miss the 3-ball. End of the heat check. As here we go with Webb Kalu on the other way. Webb Kalu to Jordan Rodriguez. Jordan Rodriguez gets by easily with a slam. Jordan Rodriguez keeps attacking the rim. He's just having his way every single time. It's like the paint is free. As here we go with Mooka Knight up top. Looks like they'll be running a 1-and-5 roll. No separation. Beautiful defense from Jordan Rodriguez to force the bad shot. Here we go with check on the other way. Check down low to Butler. Butler slams it down. Gets by Karen easily. Team Pippen's defense is looking like a bunch of cones right now. As here we go with Mooka Knight up top. Down low to Isaiah Pippen. Isaiah Pippen with a slam. That is another poster for Isaiah Pippen. What a beautiful move. Showing the athleticism once again. As here we go with Jordan Rodriguez. The mid-range knocks it down. Beautiful midi by Jordan Rodriguez, showing how his game is elevated more than just a finisher, as he can knock it down. Karen rejected, sent to the stands. Beautiful block by Butler. That is kind of that two-way athleticism and the ability that it has. Here's go Mooka Knight up top, receiving the screen for Pippen. Drives it in. Mooka finds the hook under Webb Kalu, makes it. Another bucket for Mooka, his first score of the game, surprisingly. As here we go with Carter check up top. To Tyree. Tyree with a layup. Good finish. As here we go, under 30 seconds here in the first half. Team check up by 16. So here we go, Brown on top, receiving the screen from Karen. Looks like Butler is going to be playing drop coverage here. As here he goes back out to Isaiah Pippen. Isaiah Pippen, jumper, missed. Good contest by Webb Kalu. Webb Kalu has just been playing amazing defense on Isaiah Pippen. Sure, Isaiah Pippen has gotten his, but Webb Kalu has made it difficult for this man to get those shots. As we have subs, King misses the jumper, rebound by Pippen. Pippen on the other way quickly to Myers. Myers missed. King on the other way to Webb Kalu. Webb Kalu gets it in. And that'll be it for the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back with more of the HLCC Prospect All-Star Game Finals between Team Check and Team Pippen, as Team Check will be entering the second half up by 18. A beautiful game from this team when it comes to the finishing and the defensive side with the athleticism. Meanwhile, Team Pippen is going to be looking to make a comeback here, possibly win this game. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you later.
Go out and get it, secure the city, can't sing like the Titanic. Bitch don't want my free bandit.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up shit since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating
Flavor.
on me because I'm the biggest, the largest.
Everyone wants a taste.
30K on my riches for hard times. These niggas just mad cause they bitching my archives.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half here of basketball. Team Check up 18. As here we go, Ming Zin checked in at the end of the first half. As here we go, Myers up top. Running the play, Myers pulls the trigger, misses. Tyree William Jr. First foul of the game, first personal, first team foul for Team Check. Drew Myers the second up on the line. Knocks down the first free throw. Free throws are a good way kind of to get you going. And Myers, a shooter, has been struggling tonight. So maybe this is his way of kind of just getting to the ease of his jumper, as the first free throws are good and the third one is also good. Here we go with King on the other way to Jordan Rodriguez. Jordan Rodriguez receiving the screen from Webb Kalu. Jordan Rodriguez looking for separation. Good defense by Mooka. Missed. Isaiah Pippen on the other way, now pushing the ball up. Mingzin up top, runs the horns to Mukanai. Mukanai jumper misses. Butler with a good rebound. He was Butler on the other way. Butler up top, down low to King. Mingzin with an amazing block. Here goes Myers on the other way. Myers pushing the ball up. Finds the pass down low to Mooka. Mooka off vert. Slam. Beautiful play right there. Myers with an easy find down low to the basket. Also a hard passes. Here we go with King to Jordan Rodriguez. Team Check up by 13. As Webb calls Jordan Rodriguez with a beautiful spin move. Jordan Rodriguez, another slam for the man. As here we go with Mingzin. Mingzin up top to Isaiah Pippen. Isaiah Pippen, spin move, gets the dunk. Webb Kalu is playing amazing defense here in the first half. Hopefully he can keep up, kind of shut down Isaiah Pippen, because he is deadly when he gets to going. Jordan Rodriguez, beautiful hook off the back down on Mooka. Jordan Rodriguez, a beautiful game from him. Mooka Knight pulls the trigger on another shot, knocks it down. First three of the half for him, 45-33. Team Pippen down by 12. So here we go with King. Pull up 3-ball from King, missed. Tip ball, Mingzin gets the rebound. Here goes Mingzin on the other way to Mooka. Mooka pulls it instantly, knocks it down. Looks like he has gained his confidence back. 45-36. Team Pippen already cutting that 18-point lead that we started with at the half. Now to 9. Butler backing down Karen. Butler was having his way in the first half along two. Good tip from Karen. Here goes Mooka Knight on the other way. Mooka Knight to Karen. Karen back out to Mooka. Mooka finds Mingzin down low with a slam. Mingzin, rock attack. First points of the game for him. Beautiful attack through the paint. As here we go with Jordan Rodriguez up top. Receives the screen from Butler. Jordan Rodriguez gets by Karen easily. That is a cone drill for him. What a slam by Jordan Rodriguez. He kind of uses that speed and athleticism to his advantage to always get to the rack and finish over taller defenders. So it's rejected by Tyree. Beautiful block by Tyree. That is what you love to see with his defensive potential along with his finishing and offense. As now Brown with an easy layup under the rim. Bit of a tough one there. Under the rim finishes are always some of the toughest. Here we go with Butler. Butler switches hands mid-air to our boy Pippen. What a beautiful slam from Butler again. The entire game, it's been Karen struggling to guard him. It's been a struggle for Team Pippen, honestly, guarding these guys inside the paint. Here we go with Pippen. Pulls the 3-ball, knocks it down. Beautiful shot right there, but that's the separation you want to see from your point guard. And the eye vision, kind of see the pick and pop and just find it back out. Here we go with Check. Gets around, slams it down. Acrobatic finish from Check. That is the #1 player in the prospect list for a reason. Mook Knight pulls the trigger again. Missed. Webb Calder with the rebound. Here goes Carter Check on the other way. Carter, step back 3. Beautiful move. Knocks it down. Team Check beginning to shut down the comeback of Team Pippen here. Here we go with Brown. Brown, Mook Knight pulls the trigger. Knocks it down. Responds back to Check. Here we go. Carter Check up top. Back-to-back baskets. As here we go. Webb Calder backs down Myers and Isaiah Pippen for the easy hook. What a beautiful definition of saying he's a baby. Brown pulls the trigger and 1. 3-ball. Replay on that. Look at that beautiful spin move. And then Carter Check fouls. Not expecting it to go in. Beautiful move by Brown. As here we go at the free throw line. Knocks it down. Cuts the lead down to 6. Team Check now. Sold an 18-point lead. Possibly, as here we go with Carter Check on the other way. Shuts it down immediately. What a beautiful slam. Carter Check getting to his finishing back along with using that speed and athleticism that he has just to get easily to the rim, especially when being full court press. Brown, step back 3, missed. Butler with the rebound. Butler pushing it the other way. Jordan Rodriguez up top now, running the pick and roll with Webb Kalu. Jordan Rodriguez pulls the 3-ball, missed. Kind of forcing that shot up, a bit of a heat check. As here we go with Karen. Mook Knight jumper, knocks it down off the catch. Good pass from Karen. Mook Knight kind of excels on the off-the-dribble shots and the catch-and-shoot shots. An effective player. As here we go, Jordan Rodriguez backs down, misses the hook. Good defense from Mooka to finally stay in front. As here we go with Brown on the other way. Brown finds Isaiah Pippen. Isaiah Pippen slams it down. Gets by on the left side of Webb Kalu, and that is free eats to attack the rim for that high flyer. As here we go with Webb Kalu looking to respond. And he does! What a slam by Webb Kalu. That is a jumper right there as we are 3 minutes left in the second half here. Anybody's game as Isaiah Pippen pops a 3-ball. 60-58. The lead has officially been diminished to only a 2-point lead. As here we go with Jordan Rodriguez up top receiving the screen from Webb Kalu. Jordan spin move, slams it down. What a slam by Jordan Rodriguez. Keeps on coming up clutch the entire game. As now here we go with Brown. Mook Knight slams it down with a spin move. Mook Knight getting to his own athleticism. Kind of a sneaky as here we go. Carter Check, full court run. What a slam. Brown has been struggling the entire game just to lock this guy up. And as a coach, you probably think, damn, maybe I should tell him just to play down a little bit. But Brown slams it down. What a slam by Brown, 64-62. Beautiful finish. Looks like he's getting it going too. As here we go, Webb Kalu down low. Pippen puts a hand up good enough. Here goes Karen on the other way with 2 minutes left in the second half. Karen down low to Myers. Myers layup, missed. Webb Kalu with the rebound. Here goes Carter Check on the other way. Carter pushing it. Looking to run the play. Tyree Williams Jr. knocks it down. Timeout, Team Pippen.
Shot by Benzers.
Being a winner is a curse. It doesn't matter how much you've won before. You're not a winner until you win again. And again, nothing is enough. No one understands, and you never want it to stop.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, from the ad break. As here we go, 1 minute and 51 seconds here to crown our HLCC Prospect All-Stars champions. As here we go with Brown up top, guarded by Carter Check, no separation, step back. Brown knocks it down. Brown with a crazy shot there, step back. Carter Check all over it. But here we go with Carter Check receiving the screen from Webb Kalu. He has been on fire in this quarter and knocks it down again. Responds instantly to Brown. Matching fire with fire. Brown up top now to Mook Knight. Mook Knight up top, down low to Pippen. Pippen gets by, slams it down, switches hands mid-air. Beautiful finish. Butler tried coming in for the help defense as it's 70-6-7. 3-point lead. Jordan Rodriguez by Isaiah Pippen. What a snatch block. Here we go with Brown on the other way to Mukanai. Mukanai, beautiful cut for the layup. 70-69. 1 point lead for Team Czech here. Jordan Rodriguez to Butler. Butler guarded by Karen. Karen really needs to stop for his squad here. As he goes back out to Carter Check. Carter shot. Good! Carter Check keeps the fire going on the match. What a beautiful shot. Brown now up top. 73-69. Brown guarded by Carter Check. Brown is going to pull it again. Down. There's a 1 point game. 73-72. Brown catching fire when it matters most. As here we go. Carter Check finds back out to Tyree Williams Jr. Will he hit it again? He does. Tyree on fire now in the fourth quarter. Brown up top to Karen. Karen finds the layup. Rejected by Tyree. Two-way ability. What a play from the man. Brown layup. Good. 76-74. Team Czech is going to have an easy coast-to-coast. Slams it down. The move right there. Isaiah Pippen came for the help defense, and it wasn't enough. Wow, what a finish from Carter Check. But especially how he beat that press before even getting the ball. Is here we go with Myers. Myers, pull-up jumper. Not good. 78-74. Webb Kalu is going to run it coast to coast. Here we go. Slams it down. 80-74. Looking like game with 7 seconds left. Team Czech. One more stop should probably do it. Mukanai jumper is not good. Webb Kalu grabs it. Jordan Rodriguez. That will be game. Oh.